Hey guys, welcome back to Ask HR, your channel for authentic HR content. Today, I'm going to talk about something that I find interesting. How people are applying for the wrong jobs and how to fix it. You might not have a job problem, you might have a targeting problem. I see how a lot of people are applying for jobs they are not going to get anyways. For example, I was recently working on an ops type role, and then someone with heavy background in nursing, both education wise and practice wise, and the person has applied for an ops role. Unless I run out of options, there's no way I'm going to consider a profile like that. That's what I'm talking about. So let's set the context. If you've been applying so many times and not getting any responses and all of that, amongst other things that I've addressed already, you probably may be applying for the wrong roles. And if you're doing that, you're going to be getting the same results. Mistake number one is applying based on job titles only. For example, a job title manager in one organization may be different in another organization. Organizations have different structures, different employee cadre, etc. And so, what would it take going beyond just, I say applying for jobs is a lot of work. It's a labor of love. And you have to take your time and put in the right application, etc. and save time, So you want to go beyond just the job titles and actually look at requirements. What are they looking for? That should give you a true picture. Serious organizers, I've seen other organizations who just pick job descriptions and titles from AI and just plaster it there. It has no correlation with what exactly they're looking for. Serious organizations don't do that. They take a lot of pain consulting with different stakeholders within the organization, hiring managers, etc., to craft exactly the person specification they are looking for in their job descriptions. Those are the organizations I'm talking about. You want to take time out, go beyond just the titles, look at the requirements, what they're looking for, to give you an idea of exactly who they want and whether you are that person. Number two, ignoring role requirements. So the others will actually take the pain, look at the titles and all of that, and there are certain requirements. There are some people are very detailed. They'll say they'll give you the must-haves and then they'll give you the nice-haves. But a good job description will always have some requirements. Recruiters are matching skills, they are matching experience, they are matching context. And so if they're doing this matching and they're not seeing any correlation, any alignment, they are most likely going to move on to the next thing. Mistake number three is overselling or underselling, overestimating or underestimating your fit. So you see people applying for roles, they are that's far below their experiences. There's a place for that. Maybe you're looking to reroute, maybe you're looking to transition, etc. We would have a separate conversation about that. But generally, you don't want to apply for roles you are way overqualified for, or there are roles that you are way underqualified for. Like I said previously, recruiters are matching skills, context, experience. They will most likely skip your application. So you need to find roles where your experience is clearly matching and not very forced. The other thing is having no strategy. If there's one thing you need strategy for is your job application. There are people, I always say, they just sit in the room. Of course, LinkedIn, other job boards will be giving you notifications. So once it pops up, they just apply. That's not strategic. You'll be wasting your time. You feel that, oh, I've been applying for roles and all of that. But the question is, how are you doing it? So you should know the roles you are targeting, the industries you fit into, and the value you're bringing. 3 very important things that are non-negotiable in your strategy for job search, transitioning, etc. Because without this clarity, your applications will be scattered. So what do you do instead? Focus on jobs that clearly speak to your experience. Study job descriptions carefully. Identify patterns in roles that you qualify for, and then position your CV to match these roles. Always remember that quality targeting always beats mass application. So whilst applying more is very important, applying better is even more important, because in the job market, relevance beats efforts. Really important. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, like, subscribe, and share with people who need to see this content as well. And see you in my next video.